Morning, welcome to Cottingley. This is our train today, the first one we're going to get, 7:22 into Leeds. We're going to go to Reddish South, walk over to Heaton Chapel, then Stockport, then back to Reddish South again, walk over to Brinnington before heading on to Chinley. So that's the plan of action today. So let's get on this train, 185, into Leeds. In a bit better position as well this time. Right, just leaving Cottingley on the 722, 648 Huddersfield Leeds, and details on screen. And as I said, we're going to Leeds, then back straight through to Manchester Piccadilly, and get up a Staley Bridge, and then Reddish South, and wait and see. So let's do it. Okay.
Don't forget
just coming into Leeds now, or the town as we say, and there's plans for, well they're building another platform over there, platform 0.
Thank you for travelling with
We're going into 13, as is usual. Nottingley going out there, Nottingley via Wakefield, and this time past the hour, half past the hour, so I think. We want to, there's a new one at 195 over there. It's an electric one. It's an electric one, so 331. Right, here we are. Right, we just come up to the bridge now to get to platform 16B for 742 Manchester Piccadilly. Okay, ex-Hull, let's do it. One down there, but Liverpool train link is that one. Don't think that stops at Staley Bridge. Huddersfield Manvic, I think. So we want the next one that comes in behind it. Right, we're just leaving Leeds now on the Hull to Manchester Piccadilly service. So let's keep going on to Staley Bridge. Okay. Don't know why we're doing this, but we're going up the slow line for some reason. Here we go, across, not stopping at Murfield, so straight back onto the fast line and round to Huddersfield, I would think. The signalman's probably made a boob. Isn't the river cold today? Straight through Murfield, platform 3. It sounds to me like there's some track workers on the main line. To overtake anything. So this is platform 3 at Murfield, straight through. You see the river again here. Right, just arriving at Staley Bridge now, changing here for Stockport. It could be 1988. It's not. Right. Stalybridge. Right, as I just said, we're changing here for Stockport now. Yes, Stockport. Brilliant. Can't wait. Anyway, let's watch this one go. On to Manchester Piccadilly, taking the same route as we are going to do in about half an hour or so. We might just nip over the buffet and see if it's open. So it should come into the Bay platform. Right. There's one over there heading to Wigan, I think it is, or just oh yeah, Wigan North Western via Manvic and Bolton. Right. The news is not good. Allegedly, the Stockport service is cancelled, so we may be going in a taxi to Reddish South. So I shall be putting my foot down very firmly here. I am not being pissed around like this. Once a week training, they bloody cancel it. It's just totally unacceptable. Anyway, we're outside Stalybridge station. I was hoping to see if I could get a bacon sandwich somewhere, but the buffet is not open at the moment. So, not a lot we're going to do. We wasted all this time coming here, the service is bloody cancelled. So, we shall see what we shall see. Right, what the plan of action is now. We'll get the next one into Manchester Piccadilly at 8:53. Go to Heaton Chapel, get off there, so it will be an alight, not a board. Then walk over to Reddish South and then just see the station, and then head on to Brinnington. So we'll do the same walk, it's just that it won't be quite the same. But there's going to be one hell of a complaint going in. It's totally unacceptable. It is. Hey, what's this coming in now? There's a 156 here. It's just totally ridiculous, is this? Why couldn't they cancel the Manchester Vic one at whatever time it is? It's outrageous. Let's see what it's doing anyway. Right, just leaving Stalybridge now. And we are just a minute too late. That's the one that should in effect be going to Stockport, but it's not. Because there's only one unit. Could have cancelled that and not bothered putting in a nice one to Victoria, but anyway, here we go now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a very good morning. It's Paul, the conductor, speaking. I'm going to be starting at the very front of the train, working my way back. If you do need to purchase any tickets from me, please do let me know as I pass through the train. Thank you.
Right, so into Piccadilly, and then we'll get next one to Heaton Chapel and walk across via Reddish South to Brinnington. Right, just going to Guide Bridge now. Unfortunately, we aren't going to turn left here because it's cancelled and whatever. We're on the wrong train now, technically, but no choice. Not waiting a week at Stalybridge for the next one. Imagine there's quite a few disgruntled passengers waiting there for the Stockport train. Just coming up to Ardwick. Nice little station. A little bit of grass there. Like, hard to believe it only has like an on-train a day. A little bit better than Denton and Reddish South though. Got a Monday to Friday peak hour service. Right. It's not far off Piccadilly. We'll get the one to Heaton Chapel, which I think actually was the one we should have been getting on there, not getting off it. Anyway. Right, just walking over to platform 11 now for the service to Buxton, which will take us to Heaton Chapel. Then we'll walk over to Brinnington via Reddish South. Right, platform 11, it's this one here now, Buxton. But we're only going 2 stops with it. After the farce of a Stalybridge Stockport cancellation. Yeah, Buxton, right, let's get on it. Right, it's a train running and it's on time, eh? So next stop is Levenshulme, then Heaton Chapel. I'll jump out at Heaton Chapel, walk back over to Reddish South. Won't see a lot though, but that's what we're going to do. Then walk on to Brinnington. In Levenshulme, which we've been off here before a few times in connection with a certain swim at Levenshulme Baths. Anyway, we're not doing that today. We're going to go on to the next stop. Just left Levenshulme. Now the Fallowfield line used to go underneath somewhere down here. I think it's just south of Levenshulme. It's a footpath and walkway now, mostly. This is the train leaving now that we've just got off, which we technically should have been getting on if we'd have stuck to plan A. Anyway, we'll walk over to Reddish South and then on to Brinnington and see if we can get back on schedule. So, Heaton Chapel, tick. I'll do that again. Heaton Chapel, tick. So let's walk over to Reddish South and Brinnington and take it from there. Now this is Heaton Chapel, looking back towards Manchester, which is where we've come from. So we're walking down this way. Just down the road for the first mile or so back to Reddish South, which is where we should have walked in the opposite direction, of course. That is the way out there, so it looks like it could be a yellow or even a red yellow tick or even a red X station. But I think there's an access down that road down there, yeah, where the sign is in the distance. And I think that's disabled friendly. Right, so let's go down this way to Reddish South. Right, just passing Broadstone Mill here. Now if we had more time, I wouldn't mind popping in there. It's a big shopping complex. It is. So we just walked up the road there. It's nearly all street walking, is this, anywhere to Reddish South. Then we'll head out into the sticks a bit later. So it's just up here. We're going to turn right onto Rupert Street, I think it is. Cuts a slight corner off. Then you'll see Reddish South. Right, we're coming up to Rupert Street now, which is where that car's just gone down there. This is Lynmouth Avenue or Lynmouth Avenue. Rupert Street is this one. This will just short, a little bit of a shortcut, and Reddish South Station is ahead. Right, Reddish, Morrison's is just over there, and if we just look to the right, round here, you should see Reddish South Station. Here it is. Right, we'll have a short break here. Very short break. I'll go on the platform very briefly. I will. No one here because obviously the train's cancelled and all that, so we'll have a couple of minutes on the platform, and then I think I might split it actually and do another walk from here then on to Brinnington as we should have done. So, we've done it before a few times, but here we are, Reddish South. Right, just walking back up the stairs now here at Reddish South. Of course, Reddish South is a Red X station, and no disabled access. The chance of getting any wheelchairs on here is very slim. And the little minibus has gone, wherever it was. Somebody did, hang on, we're going this way, aren't we? Someone did come down to the station and see if anybody wanted it, but we don't. I think it's this way, better just check. Right, we can go this way. It's a bit longer, but it doesn't matter. Got time. And we're going to go turn right onto William Street now, which I think is this one here. Hey, little clock tower. Is it William Street? It is. Oh, Williamson Street. That'll do. So I'll go down here. Turn right at the end. Right, it actually is a proper bridge, is this, but it's blocked to vehicular traffic, so we can walk over it. Thought it might have been a foot crossing. Battery seems to be very poor on this now, it didn't charge up very well. Anyway, we'll get what we can. Right, if we look to the right now, you'll see the station just down there. There. So yeah, that's Reddish South Station again. They're still there, that guy with the two little kids. And if we look this side, you can see further towards Guide Bridge. Okay, we've not got time to hang around for any trains, so we'll go down this way and on to Brinnington. Mutt. Right, we just came from the right there, and now we're on Reddish Vale Road, which is where we need to be. And just down here, the road pretty much finishes, becomes a dirt track, where I think we'll turn right and go over a footbridge over a river or stream, something like that. Reddish Vale High School, just on the left. Obviously very quiet now because it's Saturday, not midweek, there's no kids about. Brinnington 1 3/4. There's a swimming pool in that school. Can't be bad, can it? A school with a swimming pool. Reddish Country Park. It's a bit nadder down here. 2 cars are trying to pass, and they've done so. So let's keep going. This will be bad in icy conditions, won't it, here? I know where that goes. Nowhere for us to worry about. Right, just come down the hill there and look what's here. Riding lessons. Unfortunately I haven't got time to ride a horse, but it's a nice thought. Anyway, let's keep going down this way. Just rode straight through that horse manure. Oh, more nags. Oh my word. There's lots of nags, isn't there? Morning. Seem nice and friendly, most people. Look at it around here, it's beautiful. Now the Reddish South Stockport Staley Bridge line, of course, is somewhere just up there to the left. It is. Not sure you'll see anything on it, of course, because I don't know what time that freight train was supposed to be there, but it's some time. Right, I think this looks like the end of the road, and there's the bridge in the distance, so that's what we need to head for. Then we'll do a double check and see which way we need to go beyond that. So down here. Oh, it's not that. No, this is the bridge over to the right. Let's go through that. Right. Ah, there's a viaduct up there. Right, that is the line that turns off at Ashbridge and goes down to New Mills.
As long as he's trying.
It is. There's a chance we might see something across there. We didn't have to wait long for that, did we? 142 to 156. Right, we're going to go down this way now. Yes, the pause between the stop of that previous video to the start of this one was about a second or two. So you see some, might be swimmable, but we haven't got time for swimming. Not today. I think it'll be right now down here. Just have a seat on this bench and we'll check. Right, we could go either way here. So from here, we're going to take the left route under the viaduct, then turn right. And the train's 11:01 actually, not 11:11 as I thought it was. So we've just a little bit less time than I thought we had. I'm glad I put my boots on this time. All this mud. Yeah, quite high up is this, isn't it? First time ever underneath it. Been over it countless times, never underneath. Changing that right now. Right, round to the right. Right, we're looking for Lapwing Lane, which I think is left here. Oh, it doesn't damn well say, but I think it's the right road. It's the only one it can be. Yeah, it does up there. Lapwing Lane. See how we're on the right road. Just down here now, and it's over on the right. So we should be able to get that train in about 10-12 minutes fairly easily. I'm on the right side for Sheffield to get the train to Chinley. Right, little sign there, Brinnington, and a National Rail symbol, BR symbol as it was, down here. Right, and we're crossing the railway first, because we need to be on this side actually. Now it goes across and recross. Right. That's looking towards Manchester. And here's the station. We'll have a look on that side as we go over the footbridge. Road bridge and footbridge alongside each other. So, Brinnington, another tick. green tick this side. Is it fully green tick? Looks like it. So we just come across that bridge there, and then looking towards Sheffield and Chinley, you can just see the big girder bridge in the distance there over the motorway. You can. Right, let's get on the platform. Obviously there's another exit there through that gate when the booking office is closed. So yeah. Oh, this is a bit, isn't it? These little steps in the, it makes it yellow tick technically, because I don't see sure you get a wheelchair over these little steps. Interesting. Right, I know one, Sheffield. Let's do it when it comes in. Right, this is our next train for Chinley, Sheffield and all that. We've made it to Chinley yet again. This is our train we just got off. It's near a 2-car 150. So it was a little bit full, was that one. So we'll just see it go, and then we'll head over to Tea on the Green first, I think, and then Henschel's. Probably some people wait for the service to Manchester on the opposite side, to guess here. So we are here and on schedule, even though the Stalybridge Stockport and back working was cancelled. We have actually managed to get here. Right, let's get over to Tea on the Green.
Well, it looks good for it anyway, and it'll last forever.
Right, welcome to Chinley, one of my favourite locations in Britain.
Oh, really?
There's still no sign of step-free access here, but no worries, we can cope with it. We can. Right, we're not going to bother with Tea on the Green this time because we've had lunch in the fish shop just there. And that was very nice. There's only one drawback to that fish shop, it doesn't take contactless, but who knows, in the future it may do. So let's walk down to Henschel's now and get some meat and stuff. We've got 16 minutes on the battery now, it's really dropping like a stone, is this? It's hopeless. Right, this is Henschel's, so let's go in and get some stuff. Right, we have about 20 minutes now just to walk back up to the train station, which is up here. Hence Station Road, of course. So that's Henschel's, and there's a Chinley Bar and Lounge pub there, whatever it is. Doesn't appear to have a name actually, does it? Might see one or two expresses go past before our train heads for Sheffield. Never checked it actually, we'll soon find out if it's running when we get there. I could so move here, I really could. It's just beautiful. The hills up there, I mean look at the hills up there. Fantastic. And if we spin round, there are hills that side as well, right over there. I dread to think how much properties will go for around here. Probably 500,000 or more. There'll be no 1-bedroom flats around here, I don't think. Right, back at the train station. Wait for the train to Sheffield. Right, this is the train to Manchester, this one. This is not our train because we're going towards Sheffield. We are... I just thought I'd film it for someone else to film. Quite a lot on it. It's not going to Addick, I'm sure. Addick up back, it should have Manchester Piccadilly on it. Right, let's wait for our train. Right, this is our next train on to Sheffield. It's a 150. I was expecting a pacer. 150, 140. Get on somewhere. Right, we made it to Sheffield. That train was another busy one as well. So anyway, let's see what we're going to do now. I'm not 100% sure. It's all some people have actually been getting on that one from Sheffield to Manchester and vice versa because it's cheaper than using Transpennine and East Midlands. It is so. Let's go through this way now, round here, away from the crowd. That's the Leeds Nottingham just gone out, I think, down there. Right, this is our next train now. It's a Voyager, but so what, we'll have to do it. It's only one stop. Turn our attention to the three stations between Nottingham and Chesterfield, if we can do. Now we just changed at Derby there, and now we're on our way to Long Eaton. We can't do Spondon very easy because there's no train there till tea time. So we're not waiting out for that, so I'm going to go to Long Eaton now and then walk to East Midlands Parkway and see what we can get from there. Okay, so let's do it. Right, Long Eaton. Tick. Let's do it properly. Let's do it properly. Let's go down Long Eaton, tick.
Gloucester, Linley, Chepstow.
So this is the train we just got off. 2153s, double brick. So we'll watch this one go, then we'll head over to East Midlands Parkway. Then we'll head home from there, I think. I think I've just about had enough. If you're wondering why it's busy, it's because there's a match on in Derby. We are rapidly running out of battery power now, but anyway, I thought we'd film this one. This is heading for Cardiff Central, via Derby, of course. Three-car formation. And this is our train we just got off. Away it goes. A lot of people got off that at Derby from Matlock, so a good job it was two coaches instead of one. So EMR now, not EMT. Right, let's go under the bridge to the right here. We've 1 minute of battery power left and that's it now, so we'll have to continue using the iPhone. So it's going to be quite a bit of road walking to start with, because we need to get to the opposite side of the River Trent. The only way we can do that reasonably is to go down this road for about a mile or so. Right, just walked down there now, and I think that was Ratcliffe Power Station. Oh wow. Just going past the Nag's Head. This is Sawley by the look of it. Another pub further up. The battery's going to cut off any time now, so as soon as it does, we'll just carry on with the iPhone. Okay, so lovely little church over there. It's very quaint. It's in the River Trent now. It doesn't look quite as filthy here as it was wherever we were last at it, but that is some river. Look at the swirls. It's swirling, and I think it's a tad higher than it normally is. It is. Let's cross over when we can. Oh, it's a little church there now, easier. I don't know, but I imagine that's pretty deep. It is. I think that will be Ratcliffe Power Station in the distance over there. Anyway, I think we're going to have to get the iPhone out soon. Look at it, it's actually flowing sort of back there, it's swirling all the way around. Yeah, I bet a pound to a penny that's not supposed to be as high as that. So, we're in no man's land at the moment. We've just left Derbyshire. We're about to enter Leicestershire. I thought it might have been Nottinghamshire, but it's not. Heart of rural England. Oh, you see the power station up there now. That's pretty much where we need to be. That's where East Midlands Parkway station is. Not Airport Parkway as I thought it was. It's a healthy walk to the airport from the station. It's now but only about 20 yards or so away from the road. We'll keep going down here, turn left onto Warren Lane and go around Sawley Marina. And then I think we'll almost certainly have to start using the iPhone. It's literally, it's flashing red now is this battery warning, so it's not going to last much longer. Right, now this is bugger up time here. The railway you can see beyond me, over there, is the Castle Donnington line, not the Midland Main Line as I thought it was, because I just couldn't understand how a train has gone past on real-time trains and we've not seen it. It's the Castle Donnington Sustenances line, so of course we're not going to see up there for some time, probably if ever in the rest of the day. But anyway, let's continue now and we'll walk on past the Midland Main Line proper to East Midlands Parkway. So yeah, it'd be a nice shot would that if we'd have had something actually coming along it, but it wasn't to be. Let's get back on the correct side. Now we just walked down there, which is where we just wasted 20 minutes thinking this is the Midland Main Line, and it's not. It's the Castle Donnington line, and this is an access point here, so it'll show you which way is up. So towards Stenson Junction is down, and towards Trent is up, which is the way I thought it would have been, I think, actually, yeah. Anyway, there's also some stables or something down there as well. So if we ever come back on this line again, we'll have a look here and see if you can see where we were. Okay, let's go through, and yeah, the Midland, that's Ratcliffe Power Station over there. So the Midland Main Line proper is over in the distance, and East Midlands Parkway Station, sort of near the cooling towers. Look at what we just had to wade through there. I've got a bit wet. Anyway, there's a path now, not to the left, it's near enough straight ahead. I'm amazed the battery on this thing's still going. This is the first proper path we're on now, away from any roads. So we're not that far away from EMP, if you want to call it East Midlands Parkway. I think I'm not sure what the code is, EMP, I don't have to check it. So just cuts off a corner, does this path, instead of going down the road and coming back across. So Through this gate, forward.